Alright, so imagine you wake up tomorrow and every road, bridge, and building suddenly disappears. Yeah, you're probably not making it to work. That's where civil engineers come in. Civil engineering is a branch of engineering that designs buildings and maintains the infrastructure we use every day. In other words, civil engineers are basically the reason society doesn't look like a giant obstacle course of a mess. Civil engineers create things like roads, highways, bridges, airports, dams, water systems, and buildings. If you've ever driven on a road, crossed a bridge, or turned on a faucet, you've benefited from civil engineering. They're responsible for so many things around us that most people don't even notice their work until something goes wrong. So what exactly do civil engineers do? They use math, science, and tech to solve real-world problems. For example, if a city needs a new bridge, a civil engineer has to figure out how strong it needs to be, what materials to use, how much it will cost, and how to keep people safe. Because nobody wants to hear an engineer say, "Trust me, bro," when their life is on the line. There are several types of civil engineering. Structural engineers design buildings and bridges and make sure that they don't collapse. Transportation engineers focus on roads, highways, and traffic systems, trying to make your commute slightly less painful. Construction engineers oversee the building process and make sure projects are completed safely and correctly. Civil engineering affects almost everything around us. Without civil engineers, roads would be unsafe, buildings would be unstable, and cities would struggle to provide clean water. So to wrap it up, civil engineering is the field of engineering that designs buildings and maintains the infrastructure people use every day. From bridges and highways to water systems and skyscrapers, civil engineers help make modern life possible. And that's civil engineering, the people whose job is literally building the world around us. Now go look around your neighborhood. Chances are a civil engineer had something to do with almost everything you see. And if you want a more in-depth explanation of different topics, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future breakdowns on this topic. Thanks for watching.